Right, stand by, here we go. Action.
Intermedia presents Catherine McCormack, Rachel Weisz, Anna Friel, and Stephen McIntosh in Land Girls. In Britain during the Second World War, women volunteered to work on the land while the men were away fighting.
They could be billeted singly or in very small groups, in farmhouses, which is the situation in our firm.
I'm pleased to see you three at last, I must say.
The only time I've seen a real cow is trumped up at bus. I'm an hairdresser, you see, that's my proper trade.
We know where to come if one of our cows needs a perm.
This is nice because it's not just about one female, it's about three females and their relationships, how they develop.
You sure you're all right, stuck up with that end, Stella?
Oh, I'm fine. Lovely, thanks, Ag.
Lovely.
At first, I think Ag's just shocked, really. She's never met anyone like her in her life.
Ooh, that your fella?
Philip. Oh, you can pass him on after you've done.
She really warms to her, and it becomes, I think, a really important friendship.
I've never done it, you know. What? It! Blimey.
It's about camaraderie, how people in the worst situations gather together and make something great. It's a human drama. It's about human relationships, about friendships. Friendship between three girls and love affairs and how women bond together and talk about men.
Well, I only did it just the once. I asked for seconds, but he refused. He was terribly decent about it all.
For farmer's son Joe, the war presents a difficult choice.
Break, whoa!
What he wants to do is to fly. He wants to be a pilot. At the point that Joe is about to escape into the outside world comes to him in the form of three languages.
Buongiorno, signor. Italiano, Italiano.
Si, signorina.
See? Told you.
Prue is the one who first makes a beeline for Joe.
I'm gonna have him.
What?
Joe. Me, him, fornication.
I think she just looks at things extremely realistically and thinks, have fun and enjoy life.
Whoa, 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 watch out!
Help me! Oh, undo it! That's it. Oh.
I'm in need of assistance, Joe. It's an emergency.
Then there is Stella. Her whole assumed values that she's assumed from her own background are questioned and changed by the people that she meets, by the situation that she's in, and probably most of all by Joe.
I thought we were going in the car.
No, this is cheaper. Less petrol.
He's quite condescending when she first meets him. He imagines that women can possibly do the jobs that the men can do on the land.
Lock and squeeze, Miss Ag, like this.
I can manage, thanks. And I'm Stella, not Ag.
Initially, they kind of resist the idea that actually they might like each other.
Deeply irresponsible travelling at those kind of speeds.
You keep looking down your nose at me like that, you'll go both-eyed.
Oh, well, I'll try to avoid it.
The life she's living on the farm is giving her a sense of freedom in herself. And she's come to understand something else in Joe that she didn't see.
Fly. You want to fly, Joe?
Maybe.
Must be wonderful to fly.
He's in a very clear moral dilemma because he's actually engaged to Janet.
When's the wedding? Joe?
That's our secret.
Neither of them are looking for a relationship. It's something that they both, in many ways, backpedal away from.
Joe, look at me.
The catalyst that brings Joe and Stella together is a violent act, and
Stella!
it really does make them realise there's something out there that I can't do without.
Stella!
War in films like fate. It comes in and deals blows that change the way people think about themselves and the way people think about each other. Just hold that position for a sec.
For the producers of Land Girls, David Leland director of the award-winning Wish You Were Here, was the obvious choice for director.
The reason that I particularly wanted to work with him and make a film with him is because I thought there was a very exceptional kind of combination of actor, writer, visual storyteller.
He understands the process brilliantly, so he's fantastic at relaying his ideas in a very sort of physical way, which is always very good. If you can't quite grasp an idea, David can really show exactly what he means.
He's really excited about the whole thing. It's not just like, oh, it's another film. He puts everything into it. He's very passionate, and it makes it a very happy set, and that's so important, I think.
Turn over.